Fox and the Grapes. Once upon a time, in a lush and vibrant forest, a clever but somewhat lazy fox named Freddie was wandering around in search of food. The sun was high, and the day was scorching hot. Freddie was feeling quite hungry and tired. As Freddie trotted along the forest path, he suddenly spotted a large, ripe bunch of grapes hanging from a vine that was entwined around the branches of a tall tree. The grapes looked delicious and juicy, and Freddie's mouth started to water at the sight. Determined to eat the grapes, Freddie leaped into the air to grab them. However, they were too high for him to reach. He tried again, jumping higher and higher each time, but the grapes were always just out of his reach. Frustrated and exhausted, Freddie sat down to rest and catch his breath. He looked up at the grapes, and an idea formed in his mind. Freddie decided to climb the tree to get closer to the grapes. But climbing the tree proved to be more challenging than he had anticipated. The bark was slippery, and the branches were thin and unstable. After several unsuccessful attempts, Freddie finally gave up. As he walked away, he muttered to himself, "Those grapes are probably sour anyway. I don't really want them." Feeling a bit defeated but trying to maintain his pride, Freddie continued on his way, searching for food elsewhere in the forest. Deep down, he knew he had given up too easily, but it was easier for him to convince himself that the grapes were not worth the effort. And so, Freddie the Fox learned a valuable lesson. It's easy to despise what you cannot have. Sometimes, instead of facing our challenges head-on and persevering, we make excuses and convince ourselves that what we desire isn't worth it. Moral: it's easy to despise what you cannot have.